just want to know if it was in the game.
It is.
It is. It is. You get it. It's one of the ultimate quest exclusive PA drops like Volcaraptor.
Yeah, that makes sense why I don't have it then.
Yeah, no, shit like that's fucking nuts. I actually completely forgot that they locked some of the photon arts behind barriers. Like, considering how reliant Partisan is on Volcaraptor, it's sort of insane that they locked it behind Ultimate. Yo,
Yeah.
get the level 70 to fucking play your job, your fucking weapon class properly.
I feel like I had an early job before that. Maybe I bought it.
That's more than likely.
Yeah, that's what I just ended up doing.
It's only like
It's kind of
$70K
obnoxious
for
to get, and it's easier to just buy it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna toot my own horn and say I saved Frey from spending 700k on fucking Ilgrants.
Yo, grants, well.
I mean, it's not the hustle that AJ has going, but it's something that I'm proud of.
Stealing the hustle, by the way.
No, I'm not gonna mention the hustle unless he mentions it.
It's a secret. It doesn't work if there's multiple people in the market. It is inelastic demand.
PvP.
I don't know how there's
AJ,
lasting
you're-
demand.
Look,
That's
man,
what I
just-
want to know.
People really want it, I guess.
I mean, I guess people are just making multiple ults and just buying fucking AJ's fucking PAs. That's my
And then
only
reselling
thought.
fire.
I mean, that would be nuts, but okay.
Oh shit. Nice.
I don't know who's buying, like, I mean, what are you usually selling them for, like 700 or something, AJ?
Yeah, it depends on... The market fluctuates depending on how many people are actively using their brains at any given moment, but they're selling for anywhere between 400 and 700k per unit.
The Europeans log on at 3 AM. that was the worst assumption I have ever made.
Oh yeah, I did a little bit of Psyche Farm with some fucking cart crew people this morning. And of course, I got no drops, and my fucking Hunter Kohai Porter got the legs in like 10 runs.
I'm actually gonna break their legs now, so I guess it doesn't matter.
It's okay.
And so I am that asshole in your UQ with a plus 35 best in slot 13 star, but I'm still wearing the armor you get from the fucking first quest in the game.
Wait, did you 35 your fucking nemesis already?
Yeah, I just decided to finish it. I had one more lambda, and so I spent what was probably kind of an unintelligent amount on like a single piece of fodder to push it from 30 to 35.
Oh, I thought, what, you don't need multiple copies of Nemesis to get it to 35?
Yeah, I think the ultimate weapons, this may have changed. I don't think it used to be like this, but they drop at max element and 35 grind cap.
I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I know they drop at max element. I didn't know they had their max cap was 35 though, like. I mean, I think that's pretty fucking good though. I'm just glad that I have a decent older rifle because I don't actually have to technically switch off that as long as I keep moving. I would still like a Nemesis gun, and probably the launcher I think is a better option because
Still,
fuck mobbing.
still on an 8-star weapon, crying forever about it.
Don't worry,
Buy
dual
your
blades,
Nox.
Yeah.
13-star dual blades are cheaper than jet boots. by
Or
a
if you
significant margin.
or if you're truly having issues, just go do a very hard advanced quest.
Yeah, the welfare route is whatever 7 to 9 star you got off the ground, then go do a very hard advanced quest, get your 11-star photon booster weapon, optionally go to a Nox in the middle of this, and then go get your desired 13-star.
I'm in the last step.
Sorry, what was
What
that,
would be the-
Saki?
What's the soaring blade? What's the soaring blade's hold-on booster weapon?
It's all class and it's okay, and it just has this fucking percent damage potential, probably.
If you could also probably buy your Nox off the market board for the price.
Czar,
of,
they
like,
removed the
however much
space
that
tuna from North America! I'm so sad! They removed all the old type weapons
Yeah,
because it was
Noxus
confusing to have
dropped,
both
they
systems
sold
in the
on
game.
market.
And the
dropped
space
the-
tuna never got an
They
NT
dropped
version.
Bulls, and I think they dropped Loser also.
They just drop from any high level quest.
Okay.
But yeah,
Wait.
so like
Wait, don't you need premium to buy 10-star plus?
No.
what no.
Nah, you can buy anything off the markets now. It actually, like... They removed the requirement for 10 and 11 star passes and shit like that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
And
that.
you'll-
I have 2
and
million
you'll-
lying around.
Oh yeah, you could. It'll be like 400, maybe 500 of them.
Nah, I just straight up bought almost all the weapons that I used for fodder into my 13 star. And I also
Like,
bought the 13 star.
Get your unique weapon badge Nox because it's light and it has decent affixes, and then just go buy another light one, hopefully 30 element off the market, and just slap that into it so you have max element Nox, and then grind that to 30 and you're basically set until whatever garbage you want drops. Plus 30 Nox is basically overkill for everything except fucking XH Luther, so...
I don't have parser yet because the plugins aren't ported over, but I'm almost certain that I fucking lifted with my legs in the XH Luther I did this afternoon.
I thought you said that you had a fucking decent time with it.
I mean, yeah, it was like a 15-minute kill, so like not fast by any means, but not
fair
painful.
enough. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That adds a bit more context.
And I'm still rusty on the fight, but like I never even dipped into my
Yeah,
tri-mates,
give me a
so...
Let me get out of.
Guard stance is actually... It's not that much of a reduction unless you're also using the spare points to spec into flash guard. I'm not. I'm taking striking attacks. But the damage is comparable to Fury, and the tree is so much leaner. And if you're playing even remotely correctly in like 75% of content, you'll be guarding with 100% uptime anyway.
Okay.
Okay, ready.
So...
I hit the button.
Did hit the button.
You did hit the button.
Ignore the ready check. I slammed no because I was angry.
Nice.
Okay.
The moment I find out what iframes...
Karnals is mad about Snake and Smash.
And I won't feel like playing...
I feel like
I'm
up tilt
not
happened to
playing
you.
Protector
Did up tilt happen to you?
Shit's coming. Please hold.
Yes, yes.
Making go boom.
I am a little bit laggy.
We have no buffs. Oh, and also that happened.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving the instant.
It's frustrating!
Alright.
Right, let's leave the instance. I forgot buffs.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, my markers led you to your death.
Ow.
I pulled up my inventory to eat food and
You
tried
have
to walk
been
to my
marked for
markers at the
death.
same time and fell.
I thought I... Weird. Give me a
Life
minute.
finds a way.
Well, actually, I pulled up my inventory to eat food, but then I couldn't find my food, and I was still holding fucking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
SSD.
this is a teammate that we work with on a consistent basis, and sometimes their brain cells aren't enough to even fucking breathe.
It's even
Never
worse. They play Black Mage.
Dipping into the negative. Haley's brain is actually a concave black hole.
All my brain power goes into slide casting.
If only slide casting actually took brain cells. At least you're not playing fucking Katana Braver, you know. We'll get there eventually.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Braver is literally the newbie weapon, isn't it?
No, I just hate fucking Katana Bravers because they do a stupid amount of damage for literally having their brain off. Like, haha, PP go swoosh swoosh.
I'm not putting the markers up this time. I have to save lives.
I hope you know where we're standing. More.
I know where I'm standing.
So. Until I don't.
Where is... Here.
I see that fucking squadron rationing manual coming up. Based.
You might need to.
70 of those. Alright, just double checking. Also, sorry if I die. I am a little bit laggier than usual.
That's okay. We're used to it.
Indistinguishable from your actual Ramu runs.
Insert easy drag joke here.
Yes, yes. Much rather play Dragoon than play Ninja.
God, I feel that.
Oh, that's nice. It seems like I'm not the only one that's lagging.
Yeah, but you always lag, though.
No.
I actually like to think that Ren's router has a fucking
Oh,
spork in it to get
two.
reception.
I'll let you know that my router is like over 10 years old.
Does it have a spork in it though? To get reception.
We're about.
Ren's router
I
can
have
vote
to.
in the United States. Can't drink, though.
Also, I'm feeling a little laggier than usual. I think there might be something up with the server.
I can't believe
nice to know.
PS2 is
It's called I
debugging
just
our
played
game.
PSO2 and movement is responsive and doesn't suck in that game.
Nah, I'm having GCD shits.
Cloud.
I've never lagged before in my life. Never had 200
Okay,
in my life.
I'm lagging because I'm using a pain plugin, and it's showing me like 30, 35 more things.
Wow, nice illegal third-party tools. I'm reporting you.
Haha, you're fine.
Before I use the Yoshi Peacocks.
Weak knockback.
It's strong.
I called weak because I actually can't see, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe I should turn my effects off. I didn't think they were bothering me, but maybe they are.
What?
Okay, so what happened?
I legitimately don't know. Well, I guess my hopes of getting a purple and remove tonight.
Aiming low, I see. Don't do anything, please, God.
I'm not.
Pardon.
Grab an orb.
Star watching.
Yo, how can
Sorry,
Twill
dude.
walk through that orb, but Haley eats fucking 3 stacks whenever we have to do Thunderstrike?
Or about, by the way.
That's fucking possible. I guess all our hitboxes are just non-existence.
Fear.
Litany?
You missed me.
Did I?
Owned.
No, okay, no, now it just appeared. Alright, thank fuck for that.
I think the arena is large enough for me to miss anyone.
Yeah, no, that's why I was concerned for a moment where you actually were.
Ready? Move!
Fuck your call. I'm going 3 GCDs in advance.
Jesus Christ. Please.
Fair.
Surrounding my ley lines to box me in. And I still almost got hit by phrase.
Or about.
I'm actually willing my Tetra not to crit when it would be convenient to weave it, so I don't look like a shitter and have 40% overheal.
Sorry, that's inevitable.
West side.
Thank you, Umax.
Oops, wrong button.
Here is full. Everybody stack on D.
Please stack tight.
Everybody stack on D. Ping like.
Wings.
We're about for thunderstorm.
Ah! I lost a GCD! Why is getting orbs for thunderstorm so consistently a fucking nightmare? And I mean, this is always terrible, but we knew it was terrible.
Ready? Move. Battle litany.
We're fine for crippling blow, right? Yeah, that's totally livable. Bang. I'm so fucking good at this game, dude.
Grab an orb.
Alright, this is exactly the part I didn't fuck up in training mode.
We will be free as soon as I set up the dot, and east side.
Safe spot is D.
Raising when available.
Obtain orb.
I literally don't know how I
Storm
could keep
Cloud
on getting
summons.
wrong.
Storm Cloud summons, everyone.
I can't move him. He's stuck.
Yeah.
So, ranged, please go to your positions. Melee, stay close. If you
Range
have
is
to go
dead.
to...
I'm dumb.
Got that.
Wings. What the fuck is going on here?
I couldn't get heals out.
I'm not sure why I died.
Oh!
Judgment bolts. Get them up. You guys have
bottom.
10 seconds.
8.
Bottom hard.
Alright, I'll suffer.
We have enough people here for chain lightning. Rain, other side.
Saki to you.
Pray. Take it to Ren. Take it to Ren. Ren.
Sorry.
Pass it to me.
Raising.
I think at that point we could have done like a 3-person.
Honestly, that probably would have been better than trying to improv.
Ready?
Get rid
That's
of
for
him.
the future.
Move. Alright.
Not bad.
Enrage. Grab an orb. Grab an orb.
I'm sorry, Reg.
That's fine. He had an orb.
Get fucked.
That also works.
Right?
Ren, you griefed my 11k run!
That's okay, AJ. I griefed myself.
Off the platform for some reason.
Wait, did you actually run off?
No, I got knocked. I got knocked off the platform when I was taking the Furious 14, Final 14, whatever. And that's how I died the first time.
The last time I died is because I somehow fat-fingered Surecast right before.
I'm still 79. This game sucks.
I fat-fingered my Surecast, so when I tried to press it for 11 Force, I just exploded.
I'm glad you're doing well, AJ.
You're 72, by the way.
What?
And I like
Yeah, Reg, you are 72.
I mean, I wouldn't actually call that my best run, and I had to
by the way.
triage a little because of that disconnect with fucking Ramu.
Yeah, or Ramu just decided to sit in the fucking top right corner and be a dickhead. Login right talk.
Thanks.
I'm griefing the healer combined.
I might have had a purple today, but I frankly couldn't care less. That was a shit fest.
Well, it was still 15k.
And I still overhealed 40%.
It's inevitable.
Twill, is there a way you could unequip the Astro Jobstone so you don't have access to Star?
I could just not use it, but that would be a damage loss, because it actually does damage. I'm sorry.
Twill's like, yeah, that blue is entirely 20% Star.
You know what we could
I'm
do
like,
is-
oh, I'll do some required healing and move at the same time. I'm such a smart player. Everyone is stopped.
I'm
Hey, AJ.
sorry!
You know what we could do?
What?
12 could hop on DPS.
Solar heal.
Yeah, and then what do you suggest we do for fucking E6?
Medica 2.
Die.
I imagine that the
I think those are
interaction
functionally the
between
same thing.
I think the interaction between AJ and Twill's star is the equivalent of AJ sitting on his front lawn, enjoying the sun, the breeze, the birds chirping, and then a naked man runs down the street screaming.
I don't hear a dog either.
I don't hear a dog.
Let's see, where's all that overheal coming from anyway?
Required healing that gets covered by Star.
Yeah. No, it's Asylum. Well, not the Asylum. It's a size.
I mean, I'm overhealing 44% with Raptures too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's coming from mechanic damage goes out, AJ presses Rapture, moves, does a bunch of overheal.
And basically a size is plus 10% flat overheal because you just fucking hit it.
Damn.
So it's a healing button, right? Well, yes, but actually no.
Why are there so many fucking black mages now? Like I'm running through ARR areas, and like a moment ago
They're bots.
We did
They're
the,
bots.
They weren't bots. They're legitimate humans. You know what
Legit
bots-
human.
They're more advanced bots.
We've given them the human
Game just
right.
got free on PS4.
Ah.
And Black Mage is on the box art.
That would make sense.
People still play box art characters.
Yeah, man. All
I
of
am
them
the
are
box
just
art.
pure Midlanders.
I hate this people, I hate this people, I hate this people.
2-second repull.
Yep.
I thought Tor was saying he hates people, and I was honestly about to
Yo,
give my
see?
sentiments.
Nega fridge magnet.
The maggots on the front and
Fridge
the back.
repulsor?
Please name change to fridge repulsor.
Yes!
One day we're gonna do this fight when Twill isn't on Astro, and I'm gonna be super sad because I use his fucking star to line up my ley lines.
You what? Hey, Twill, I want to try something next fall. Can you put your star directly on top of B?
Sure. Hey, wait a second. That's the ploy to make me not do damage.
Nice weave, idiot! Yeah, I forgot what I used in the fucking beginning of this fight. I have no idea. Fuck Garuda. I don't like that either.
And don't burst. Get your positions. For a second there, I thought I had killed you.
I'm working so hard every pull.
Yes, I know, I'm sorry.
I'm having a great time.
I'm having a pretty alright time.
I'm having a time.
We've completed the spectrum, everybody.
Barrelstorm.
For once, Pharaoh Storm isn't targeted directly on top of my body.
Well, yeah, because you're not dead.
Keyboard.
I'll get it after
Yeah.
this pull.
You can do it during downtime for Octafloxa.
I gotta mash Umbral Soul there.
No, you
Octobox
don't.
is Soccer 64.
Absolutely don't.
Ren, did you take that like raw?
No.
I gotta
Yes.
mash
No.
Umbral Soul there.
Yeah, no, she...
She said lying through her teeth.
So in other words, I can officially say that my intervention actually saved someone. Because that was 20... So I gave her a fucking rampart. You're welcome, you can fucking suck... Never mind. Can't say that on the stream,
You
PG.
finished the sentence?
I'm just saying, I might deserve lots of praise and beautiful...
Do you want head pats?
We'll take you to the quicksand after E8, don't worry.
I'm just gonna... I'm going to automatically claim the weapons drop from E8 now. Safe spot is D, Delta.
I love the Spire. I don't want shit to do with that tether.
Thanks.
I refuse to take responsibility for shit.
Great adjustment.
Yup. Don't worry, guys. I have Ren's Rampart on cooldown.
We will mitigate next time.
Don't worry, it's fine. I got you.
Wow, I never have to mitigate ever again. Thank you.
No, if you actually do that, I'm gonna grief you. Get ready, kids. It's fucking open world.
Oh, that is open world.
It's Haley.
You mean it always targets the black mage, right? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Goodbye, friend.
Raising.
I was doing good, and then I fat fingered.
It's between B and 3.
Messed
Oh
up.
god
Wings.
damn it.
Someone.
Wings! And of
It's
course, I can't stop
frustrating.
from getting griefed.
Okay,
Today.
keyboard. Fix her keyboard.
Twill hit me with a benefit.
You need it? Oh, that's right.
I popped Veil, and we all have fucking Vuln downs, so...
A bonus one.
My mana is very bad, and it's
Holy
my reopener.
shit!
Can we clip that fucking shield again?
Yeah, I'm actually really glad I used fucking... Holy crap.
What's the spice?
Yeah, it was fucking spicy.
Thank you for your size.
Thanks, I use it on cooldown without regard for anything.
Yeah, you saved my life. It's great.
Twill. The happiest man on earth.
I have no wings for this since I used it for fucking Rock the Boxer Soccer 64. So we might need an extra GCD.
Just keep it out of the center circle, please. Thank you very much.
Help me!
Need help?
We hope.
Safe spot is Alpha.
Wings. Oh my god! If you lived with 4-digit HP with one of my cooldowns, something is not right there.
Everything is right. Don't worry about it.
Good patience, everyone.
I'm gonna have to asylum my tank, Ren.
Saki?
Yep.
Reg on you.
Other side, Twill.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to move.
Ren, remember to pop Bolide.
Oh.
At this point, don't even bother.
Moved.
I think it's
Positions.
muscle memory at this point.
Roger that.
Behind.
Can you take
Your
over
cards.
for me?
Yeah, I got you. Get ready for air bumps.
Thank you, Saki.
This is gonna be fun.
Hey, we skipped the part of the fight that always kills us.
Okay,
That's
if
how you
I'm
knock
not if I'm not mistaken, AJ needs the tome. No, or was it the Esther?
I actually, hold on, let me really... Yeah, all my
Right, you
Crystarium
already
stuff
have
is
the Crystal.
upgraded. I already have the weapon, it's just not fucking upgraded.
Okay, so you need the Esther from E7. I definitely need the pants. Twill's dead. Okay. Yep. No one else needs the pants from E7, is that correct?
Let's see. I don't need it anymore. I have it.
Okay, yeah, I know, because you got it last time.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so that means no one should be touching the pants whatsoever. I would like to wear some pants for once.
I'm still 75 with a death before the reopener. White Mage is fucking stupid.
Help, I parsed 65 again.
Or maybe
No,
every healer is bad.
I'm I'm being consistent. Eh.
Okay, I'm happy.
Time for Ziva.
58, I am very happy.
It's not the cleanest run of my end. I have some execution stuff. And
Morbid, you were killed by someone else one time.
Look at that 96 healing pass with a bod.
Nice.
What was my healing parse?
This is the dumbest.
Send help.
Alright, you fucking trash bags. Repair, get your food. Get your
AJ, how does it feel that I passed higher in healing than you did?
Good.
Excellent.
How, in the name of all that is holy, did I still get 25 when I did that back?
Yeah.
As it turns
Here's
out,
your answer.
1/4 of players at their best are worse than you tonight.
Also gear.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Dang, 1600 DPS given is pretty good.
Glad you're finding solace in your consistency, Toll.
It's okay, I'll never hit purple.
Man just jumped straight into orange.
Could see it happening.
This is the I voted no, but maybe like
I'm actually going to give my intervention a fucking macro drop in party chat. It's gonna be like, ooh, Ren, did you forget your cooldowns?
Nah, see, you gotta go with something like...
I fucking popped Temperance in that shit, which I never ever do. And I only did because it was off by like a minute. And Ren survives with 8k HP. I'm fucking crying.
Not my responsibility.
Aren't you the shield guy?
Yes, but my shields are on like either long OGT cooldowns or on the GCD.
He's not pressing that shit.
I almost, at this point, I almost have enough coffers to gear an entire separate job.
My venison is a regen. Please understand this is an important button.
I'm gonna take back my ready for a moment.
I'm off from now already.
God damn it.
Ready swap?
Was that 8 of 8?
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay. This is simply getting 15k. I'm happy. I am happy with mediocrity.
I'd be.
I'm not.
Mediocrity is the path to idleness.
Oh shit.
It is death, despair, lying awake in bed at night knowing that you will never ever be remembered.
This is a video game. I didn't log in for this.
Oh, now you do. Congratulations.
Listen, I am well above my 24-hour fucking budget for contemplating mortality.
Too bad.
Like it's
Have
time
some
for
more.
Time for ice cream.
Well aware.
I can't forget, and now neither can you.
Implying.
Forgetting mortality.
If you just forget to die,
Damn, I never tried that.
I'm ready.
Yeah, when the Grim Reaper comes for your soul, just say no. He legally cannot take your soul.
just say, Reaper no
Warrant?
reaping.
No, he needs a warrant. Tell him he needs to come back with a fucking warrant.
He's just doing his job, Haley. He actually isn't fucking paid to do this.
Oh,
On the other hand,
Okay, so if he's not getting paid to do it, it's not his job, and he should fuck off.
No, it's still
On the
his job because he's the only person who can do it. He just does it for free.
Well,
On the other
maybe-
hand,
maybe
do
you
we
can
really
just
want
help
people to be
Haley,
giving out death
not
warrants?
everyone who comes to your door is a cop. You can not every pizza delivery man is there.
That
to
sounds like the
fucking
sort of
swoop
thing that a
in
cop would
cable.
say.
Well, he is playing Paladin.
I'm not a cop, and if you insinuate that I am a cop,
Alright,
I'm actually
focus.
just going. Oh, actually, never mind. Fuck you.
She's gone, Chief. Ren, Super Bowl at the first buster.
No.
Also turn on tank stance.
I refuse. I'm throwing.
You're not the first person to throw, and you won't be the last.
That raise is just gonna stay there, isn't it?
Rage just got yeeted.
That was a really funny timing for displacement to resolve.
Alright, Haley, go dodge it to the left like the other tank does.
I'll dodge it to the left.
So it's
Fuck.
tonight, no res night. We just drop off
16.
one by one as we decide.
Reg has a raise pending.
Why are we still here?
Wonder if people can read this mechanic themselves then, if we're not gonna do it.
What did they
I
go
can't
into?
read.
Oh, I'm dead anyway.
It's okay, you're gonna die to autos.
Yeah, I literally can't live.
Alright.
It's frustrating!
I kind of want to just... I just wanted to keep running and didn't want to deal with restarting, but... Alright.
There was an effort.
No,
It's
there
okay.
wasn't.
I flubbed
How's
my
the
opener.
focus going, Frey? I remember you mentioning that.
Alright, I'm back. Really sorry about that. I heard my dad yelling, and I thought he might have been like in pain or something. So
Damn.
I went to go check that.
Oh, that's why you didn't accept the res. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I just dropped my headset and fucking bolted. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Very kind.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a very interesting throw, though.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, no, I got fucking spooked, so I just took my shit off and fucking ran. So.
Blue fast. Blue fast. Red fast.
I love the balance.
Yeah, look, the other melee is in range.
Three.
As
Interrupts.
Solace on Haley.
Behind the boss. Stack up. Look at Trad.
Wings. That was a fucking mind meld moment for me and Twill. We both used a single target and fucking different people and didn't even fucking communicate. Shit is genuinely fucking incredible.
DPS is at above 100k.
Get ready for reopeners.
Yep.
Earliest pod on Earth. Nice triple wave, idiot. Color check.
Alright, different colors.
Got it.
Just stand at the back, Az. Just stand at the back.
I'm on the wrong side.
Banger alert. Raising.
Thanks for making me stack Haley.
Ren Bolide. Ren Bolide now.
God. Oh god, that's I actually forgot to go back in the front.
Oh my god, that's actually not gonna hit you guys. I'm griefing. Knockback. I thought it was a damage death, not a knockback. I didn't look in time.
Ooh.
White out of red.
Neutral.
DPS forward.
Swap pattern.
Center. Bait. Swap. Stay. Swap. He ways.
Hallowed.
Yep. Untargetable in 10. We might hit Enrage.
Healing in this section is about to be very, very bad.
Yep.
Color check.
Taking in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll get second.
Great, you take second.
Got it.
Alright, Ren. Holding back. All yours. Ren, do you want a reprisal first?
Yes. Big yeah, closure.
Wings.
Neutral.
Reprisal is up.
No raise.
Divine Veil is up.
Raising.
Tiffany.
Ren to the back.
Color check.
Taking in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll get second.
Okay.
Thin air is about to be very important to me.
Oh.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Can we get a caster raise on that?
I thought I was a little bit too close, and then I had to stay back.
It's frustrating!
Is Frey still in call?
Right?
I'm here. I thought we had more time on that.
Yeah, both healers were like below 3k mana for about that entire last phase.
Yeah, I
you definitely want raise priority in that situation.
Yeah.
Sorry about the LB. I legit thought it would be a damage death. I didn't know there was a knockback.
Okay.
Neither did I, so I guess one of the lords had it wrongly or something.
Very wrong.
Yeah, Ren was the closest one to both, which means she got
Yeah, I
both
forgot to
others.
be in the front instead. In the second part. That was actually on me.
I don't know whether thin air here is actually a good idea. I mean, it's not like there's any required healing happening in the next 2 minutes, so I may as well save a little bit.
Bullets. Back.
Rising.
I always hate this configuration of the teleport. I think I'm not griefing here. Yeah, that's fine.
Bethany?
Oh, you're starting number 1 off. Okay.
You're up. You'll be fine. Just press.
The boss. Stop back up. Looking for a head.
Ren, you can have Rampart activated for this part.
Wings.
Neutral.
Rad.
Don't think about it.
Don't mind.
I literally saw the damage number on my screen.
I saved us all.
Don't ever think about it. If you think about it, it'll kill us.
You want Veil after?
Hit it,
Yes,
hit it.
Veil.
Never mind.
Rail.
Too late.
Ow.
You'll live.
Color check.
Color spray.
Haley, please take the right call so I don't have to sack next time. Again, thank you.
Litany.
I think I got disconnected because as always calls that. Yep. I'm the only person who actually knows the mech. Shit. I'll start a channel on Red and reconnect.
Thank you for the hollow.
Hi. So,
Is this worth it?
just me?
No.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
just leave then.
Too many people did.
It's frustrating!
Very fortunate time for me to disconnect.
I
Screaming.
mean, Saki did call it right.
No, I
So-
asked which. I did. I asked which one. I did not call it.
Ah.
I thought I thought AJ was didn't check for some reason.
BRB bio.
I have a fucking killer headache right now. I don't know where this shit came from. All I know is that we're almost certainly out of caffeine pills, and that's gonna make tomorrow morning really fucking unpleasant. Yes, let me delay my SIs by 20 minutes.
Red first.
Because I am too busy complaining about how difficult my life is.
Forwards. Forwards.
I don't think I lose a use anyway since I delay a little bit to hit all the fucking ads during ad phase, but it does bother me that my head isn't the right my head isn't really in the right place for this right now. Damn it, didn't get my dot reapplication. Yeah, this is why it matters, because his fucking size hits late, I think. Actually, no, it's fine. And somehow my dot ended up lining up better when I missed the instant refresh. That's not a real gain, it just feels like a gain, but feels pretty good. My brain doesn't know why it's dispensing dopamine, it's just doing it. Oh, motherfuck.
Ren, you can pop Rampart for most of these.
I'm not in the stack.
No, I'm just saying for the auto attacks.
Oh, understandable. Cool.
Interrupt.
Fucking fuck. Always a little bit of clipping there. Awkward. And now somehow we're tethered. Awesome.
Ah, come.
I wonder if we're still okay. Yeah, actually we seem about even, which is insanity. we really didn't end up far behind at all. Truly do love losing the rest of my GCD though.
Different colors, Trey.
Got it.
I don't know why my wings suddenly started being super fucking late for this. I used to have it specifically for the fucking bird tethers. But somehow I fucked something up, and now it's a little late. Maybe it's because I started delaying it to make absolutely sure that I'd hit my, that I'd hit the fucking raid wide during Away With Thee.
The black out of red.
Swap pattern. Wings. Swap.
Swap.
Wait until colors resolve.
Wait.
Swap.
Center.
I overheal that so badly just to make sure that if somebody gets fucking clipped. Yeah. Fucking game sucks. Game's always bad.
Hello. Saki, I know what my cooldowns are going to do. Please.
What?
Did you not call hello then?
No.
Okay. My apologies then.
You got it. You got it, Rig.
Roger.
I'll get second.
Okay.
For yours. Good take.
My bad, I was too close.
Raising.
AJ's
It's
dead.
frustrating!
Fucking damn it, dude.
Ren, do you have
Just a little bit
Yes.
too close.
reprisal? Yep, get ready for that.
Got distracted fucking weaving the rays like a hero.
I'll do first.
Wings.
Second.
I'm dead, by the way.
I don't have Swift, I don't have mana.
Fixed it.
You got it, Rig.
I'll get second.
Divine Veil is ready to be popped.
TV アンブラルエフェクトアストラルエフェクトアンブラルエフェクト
Sorry about that. As I miscalculated.
Alright, so no one else needs the pants. We're all... No one needs pants, is that correct? Okay, final call.
I do not need pants.
Okay, final call. If I don't get this and someone steals it, I'm gonna be pretty pissed, not gonna lie. Alright, thank you.
Question.
Has, did you just need the Esther with an augmented Crystarium weapon?
That was my bad, sorry. I've been thinking.
I'm gonna die.
How many books do you have, AJ?
Probably not enough.
You'll need 4 if you want to buy it.
Nah, I'm one short.
How many books for a twine?
4.
What?
Not gonna lie, that was an extremely stressful run. But at least we got through it.
I'm going to meld these. Everyone take a 15 to 10 minute break.
AJ.
Tenchi, if you don't heal yourself, I swear to fucking God.
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the gal from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes each one she passes goes when she walks she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes each one she passes goes oh, but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he would give his heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the gal from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes he smiles, but she doesn't see. Oh, but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he would give his heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the gal from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes he smiles, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. No, she doesn't see. She just doesn't see.
ビデオゲームズ
Feels good to be back. What should I?
おいしょい。
ルックアットザパッキングスクリーンビデオゲームズ
Red mirror west side. Behind. North south.
I'm the best.
What? Front sides.
Bottom.
What the fuck is going on in this mechanic?
Take me on both.
Oh.
Hallowed
If you hold-
ghosted me.
Oh yeah, got it.
Fuck.
It's
Are we
frustrating!
jumping? Yes, it is.
XD XD
Shit's still on cooldown though. The game actually knows I pressed it. Fuck me.
Your holiday was delayed. Please wait 5 to 7 business days.
I mean, I should have popped it earlier after being hit by both fucking mirrors. I should have realized that I was having some fucking latency.
Are you gonna still be holding the boss after you take the time post?
Yeah, no, I will absolutely be hallowing the boss.
And you will take
at least,
no swap.
yeah, no swap. I should have the timing down. But I know you'll be there to help and support me, Ren, so don't worry about it.
I will still play on tank stance just in case things go wrong.
Red mirror west side. Behind. art styles. Frost eyes.
Do you have natural healing there, AJ?
I have a size and required movement.
Okay, so I'll let you handle it then.
It's frustrating!
What?
Is that an orb running?
Yes.
Frey had no idea where he was going.
I
feel
was
that.
trying to dodge an orb and got clipped by a wave instead.
Right near east side. Behind. East-west. Cross sides.
I took an extra sack.
It's
I think I ran into
frustrating!
the work, right?
Yeah, I saw him go off at the same time that may have been it.
Yeah, my bad.
Red mirror west side. Behind. North-south.
Somebody was too far up.
Both sides.
It's frustrating!
Too early.
So many fail states for one mechanic. It's a wonder.
Yeah.
Only didn't eviscerate the raid.
This is T9 all over again.
No, we have not cleared Shiva. We have been walled here for way, way too long. It's pretty rough.
Red mirror east side.
Like, I know getting walled at light rampant is the meme, but like, we're this far in, and people are still like getting hit by first mirrors. Or like, just train wrecking diamond. I mean, like, that shit doesn't make any sense. The fight is the same every fucking time, come on.
East-west. Oh fuck. My bad. Front sides. Front sides.
Raising.
Under.
Goodbye, uptime. We knew you well.
It's frustrating!
Oh.
Frey, when you're baiting a wave, can you please be in the center of your slice?
Okay.
Sorry.
After the chains dissipate, after second chains dissipate, there's basically no limit to how far you can be in. But the distance requirements to take orbs safely at north-south are pretty shit. So doing things by the divisions on the arena is probably the safest way to do things without calling audibles. Shit was away in my fucking slice, dude. Eight players, 8 slices. Fucking rocket surgery.
Right near east side. Behind.
It's very party, right?
Yeah, have we gotten a single driving first?
No.
What is going on? We're in like week 800. First mirrors should not be a problem.
East west.
Why am I
It's frustrating!
It's unusual. Neutral. Shit. Inferring.
Do we need to actually stop pulling and figure out how to resolve that?
Yes,
I'm jumping.
Does it take
I'm gonna
normally get orbs there?
It's frustrating!
Huh.
Like, it's insane. We're only passing that by luck.
Well, I guess we'll start working with it. Does everyone know how that mechanic works?
Yes.
I have my responsibilities.
Okay.
So, I want to make sure my understanding of it is clear. The 4 people get marked for puddles stand at the corners. The first circles mark what will become the safe spots on the edges of the arena. If you were not marked for puddles, after you get knocked to the arena and the flare is dissolved, you immediately start circling around the edge to not hit people with puddles.
That's correct. But only DPS. Only DPS will be targeted for the outer puddles, which means two of you.
The two who didn't get hit by the initial puddle. So if you weren't marked, you have to be.
The puddle markers start up just slightly after the ice drops on top of the proximity markers. So the instant that ice hits is when the puddle, the first set of puddles that should be stacked into cardinals in the center will go off. You are then free to move. You should be running immediately the instant that proximity damage goes off. You shouldn't be waiting.
Okay.
And for extra,
anything, you should be standing in the back if you can get
yes,
there.
you should. There should be no reason why you should not be adjusting to the very outermost ring
I died to a
of the
DPS puddle
circle.
earlier that was set a little too far up that I couldn't run out of.
So if we know
Everyone in the whole fucking mechanic should be popping sprint sometime in between the GCD before knockback and during the knockback itself. I have no clue what happened last poll. I think Saki jumped back to the boss while still resolving puddles.
Yeah, no,
Well, Run got marked first
that
out
was
of puddles too.
No, I did not get marked.
That was my bad.
That was maybe in a puddle, and did not expect a puddle either.
Yeah, she gap closed, I gap closed, so it spawned on top of her alongside me.
So if you know you're gonna get a puddle, you should probably call out your direction as soon as you see it. Yeah?
If we need to do a priority like we did for fucking what is it, for Conflag Strike or for E7 puddles, where we actually have people, we actually have the DPS with fucking puddles split north, south, or east, west.
The direction doesn't matter. You can, if two people get marked on the same side, they can walk along each other and dodge puddles just fine.
That's a stupid idea.
Yeah, but that's not working, and we're at like week 200.
It's not working because I'm sitting here and watching people go straight forward.
No, it's not working because people are...
Things more complex than that.
Yep. It would simply be better.
For directions, then we should call audibles for directions. Some people have been doing it in here already, which is a good thing. I've just been running right the entire time, and it's mostly been working out. But if we need to call audibles for directions for the DPS that aren't that are going to bait the puddles, then we should call them if it's going to reduce.
I have a third option.
What's
my third option is that we've split our group similar to how we've split Lights Rampant, which is basically you have two options of positions that you go to. So DPS are going to 2 and 3. You four have already decided which of 2 and 3 that you're going to. The answer is that you rotate clockwise based on that decision. So in other words, if anyone is going to 2, if you have not received a puddle for the initial cast of Diamond Frost, you're going to move between 2 and 3 for the pushback if it's going east, or you're going north. If you're on 3 or do the initial 3 puddle, you are going either south or you are going west. Which means...
okay, so like if I have to puddle bait and we got knock north, I'd run to the east from where we're looking, right?
Yes, because you're on 2?
Yeah, and then so either north to east or east to north.
Yes.
Okay.
And that means 3 would go south or west. They have a little further to run, but that should not be an issue with the comp that we have going. So, those are our options. You either audibly call your direction, or we have a cardinal that you should be going to every single time.
I like your solution. It involves less noise. It's a lot more stable. Any other thoughts on this? Concerns? Anything?
I'm sorry if I'm prickly tonight, I really am, but I'm not having fun here anymore. I have absolutely nothing to do for the first 3 minutes of the fight other than hit Q and use a memorized cooldown rotation, and so I'm just kind of waiting at this point. And so if there's anything I can do to fucking mix things up, if there's any additional calls I can make, or if people don't understand things, please fucking use and abuse me as a resource, whatever you need, but anything that isn't fucking 2.5-minute pulls over and over again where we die and we silently repull while people appear to be learning nothing. Did I get disconnected in the middle of that?
So I'll make...
Guess it was a little too heavy.
So, everyone in favor of simply audibly calling which direction you're going, type 1 in chat.
I'll abstain, I don't have any, I can't help
it. Only DPS is just...
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's an option for everyone, because if we do the second option, it also means healers and tanks will have also have to remember they're voting for puddles. Alright, everyone in favor of moving in a cardinal direction, splitting the DPS between north and east and south and west. Hit 2 in chat.
Let's give it a shot.
So, real
4
quick.
DPS and 2 responses.
I mean, as in here, I think. Yeah.
That's correct. She's not here.
Okay.
Which way did you want to split DPS again? I'm sorry, I got a bit lost.
So, what marker do you go to, Frey, if you have the initial puddle?
You go
3.
for 3.
So you will either be going south if the safe spot is south, or you will be going west if the safe spot is west. So towards C or towards D. And you will have free movement in whatever direction you like as long as you move quickly after the initial proximity AoE drop.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna start
The only
pulling
problem. The only
Alright,
problem
let's do
is.
this.
Yes,
Alright.
Saki? Saki?
No, the only problem is if both myself and Frey get puddles, then he will have to go either east or north. I'm just saying, just pointing that out.
Which pillar does Az normally take?
3.
She takes 2. 2. She takes.
No, she swapped 2.
She swaps 2?
Yes.
Yeah, you take 2 normally, and if you don't have a puddle, she takes 2. Is what I believe
Well,
that's how we're doing?
If for whatever reason you and Frey get a double up for puddles, the same rule still applies. If you're at 3, you're going south or west. If you're at 2, you're going north or east. Where you drop your puddle will determine which stack you go with. I think that's fairly clear and... Are we all good?
And there's no changes on the healer side?
Seems good to me.
No, there
Yeah,
shouldn't be.
no,
This
no
is
healer
purely for
responsibilities
dealing
as
with
usual.
Okay.
Alright.
Just left the fucking screen.
Since Azure went to 2, she will be going north and east, which is what she seems to normally does.
Video games.
Alright. Let's get this shit on the way.
Right near west side. Front sides.
Fucking fuck, dude. I just don't understand. It's the same fight every time.
East west. No,
Oops.
no south, no south. Sorry. Behind.
kind of hate the mini clip there, but that's what happens when you fucking bobble your GCD and fuck up, I guess. I don't know, the fucking gaze with no cast bar is not my favorite mechanic in the world regardless. Ugh. Alright, I'm on an orb. Crossing over, then waiting to move until orbs are in the center. Moved late, didn't make it into North Tower. Won't happen again.
Okay. At least there were two.
I'm trying to delay so long to make sure that the orb takes don't fuck up, because people are for some reason like trying to take their orbs inside the tower, and so I want to be able to like drag mine back as far as possible. I think that timing probably works if I just delay sprint just a little bit, but I guess I had to fuck up sometime tonight. My runs earlier were too good.
Your west side.
There we go, that's why I benefited myself, because I was doing too well.
Front sides.
Well, now my shit's all over the place.
Mark out.
I read that wrong, sorry.
Raising.
Already got it.
La la la. I don't give a fuck about my personal damage right now other than what I can safely practice, so I'm respecting that gaze probably way too fucking much. So honestly, if I'm taking it that far out, I don't really, like, there's not a risk if I get stunned, really. It's early sprinting and it'll bite me in the ass, I'm sure.
It's frustrating!
Saki, you cannot take your orb inside the tower. That's not that will never work.
That's
You have to wait a little bit while you're standing on the outside before you start dragging it in.
Saki, you dragged your orb into me because of the path it took.
Yeah,
that's what they're talking about.
If you want to eyeball, I try to wait until I try to wait to start moving until the orb is just about in the center.
Yeah, that's what I did. I guess I moved late. Red mirror west side. Behind.
Fucking how? Every single time I see it happen, I wonder how. Like, Greg has some semblance of an excuse because he's playing on fucking 800 billion ping, but... People are probably gonna die to this because I didn't fucking wings. Oh well, I get to try. Late wings. What the fuck is going on? Seriously. Raising.
Pygmy and waked up.
The light shall usher in peace.
So I can turn pretty freely during that and pretty much get away with it. Damn, that's some spacing there actually.
Wait on the towers.
It's frustrating!
It was better.
I'll just have to spin it if it happens again.
Red mirror west side.
Yeah, we got the eternal ending though. Colbario is always a good fit for fucking raid moods. How? Ren, I swear to fucking God. Dude. It is weak 850,000.
North south.
Stellar Explosion is completely enough for that. I don't need to do shit. One Lily heal is enough. The med is useful here, but I also get another Lily heal here. Yeah, I think I'm overhealing. Besides, I have a size for a good amount of this. I can just drop a size on Shiva when everybody fucking reconnects. That'll make up the difference. After Diamond Frost, there is no raid damage till Light Rampant. Not if you're in this group. Fucking puddles are guaranteed. Alright, gonna try to take my own advice and fucking bait this inside. Bro.
It's frustrating!
Did you take an extra stack, Haley?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. On the cone?
Yeah. I was out of it on my screen, but I got snapshotted.
Alright. Alright. So you know what's up.
You shouldn't even be eligible to get hit by, was it second cones?
No, it was first cones.
How?
I can explain in a minute when I don't have to hold the taunt.
Fair enough. See, I thought like the first 2 weeks of this shit was just everyone finding every single new way to fuck up. Because like that's what prog is sometimes. Sometimes it really is just running into every combination of mistakes until you know what you need to do to avoid or resolve all of them. But we're like still finding shit.
Side.
There's so many permutations and it feels like we're going through every single one of them in order, starting with all the ones that fail. And no mirror hits though. Oh, fuck it. Just no GCDs for 20 minutes. Fuck it, dude.
East west.
That's a relatively elegant way of healing it. Now if only raising.
Front sides.
Death's just completely short-circuit my train of thought. It's actually a mental weakness I need to work on. I think, like, the biggest thing that fucks me in triage is, oh man, he hallowed that and he really didn't need to. Motherfuck. No true. I guess I can get panicking when you aren't getting healed. He usually receives a different combination of stuff. Like I was saying, just fucking deaths in particular. I fuck triage so badly sometimes by trying to be the first to respond to that and like resolve things quickly. I feel like it's just something that fucking gets better as you spend more time, but halfway inside the hitbox, huh?
Frey,
It's
cannot move that
frustrating!
quickly.
At which time?
You ran to the tower almost immediately, and your orb was very, very close, and then you took it immediately. You cannot do that.
Okay. It didn't look like I was hitting it on my screen. I'll be aware of that next time.
You just gotta.
The reason I got snapshotted by it was one of my fire casts finished late, which delayed me activating triple cast. So when I was running through the center, I was a little late on the cones. And
I am fucking begging you to just Scathe Mage this until we actually pass the mechanic.
Let me finish. I know why it's happening, and this isn't happening very often. I didn't get targeted for a cone. I just got snapshotted by one on the edge. This is not happening consistently. It's not a consistent issue.
Unfortunately, this is
the aggregate, not a consistent issues are what's getting to me. Yeah, it's bad, man. Everyone's having a rough time tonight. I feel like I'm probably pushing a little bit too hard and just need to fucking step back a bit. I mean, like, I get what Haley's saying. Like, that specific issue doesn't occur very often, if it has ever even occurred before.
Red,
but it's because I can't shake the feeling that it's because people are giving themselves too much shit going on. That they won't fucking focus on the actual shit that's blocking us. It's what's spawning the hundreds of not a consistent issues that make up why we're failing this. And I get that everyone has to figure out the uptime eventually. I know the check is tight, but like... man, it just sucks to be here forever.
North, south.
This medic is so unnecessary, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
Go for 8.
Behind.
Raising. Frey, you ran straight forward with puddles.
I thought I was hitting for. I would have been targeted for the earlier mechanic.
There.
Did he have a slow there?
There was no way he had a slow because he was keeping pace with me while I was sprinting.
Yeah.
Early sprint, I suck ass. Ooh, this is fucking dodgy. Okay, at least I'm north-south, so I don't have to worry about anything too much. I'll just fucking...
Don't worry.
It's frustrating!
No, no, no. Azure ran to the same location.
Yeah, wrong direction clockwise.
And Saki tried to make it to my tower. No, that's... yeah, no. Azure ran south instead of north, and Saki tried to adjust when he noticed what was going on.
Video game hard.
Alright. I apologize for being prickly tonight, guys. And, Haley, I've been meaning to apologize for snapping at you the other day regarding, fucking... what did or didn't happen.
Thank you.
It's been fucking...
Apologies.
I'm between, like... I'm between, like, bored to tears and raging basically every poll. Because I feel like I have more or less nothing left to figure out and nothing interesting to optimize while I'm here. I get the feeling...
Very safe.
I have the last thing to optimize though.
Yeah,
like, I don't know. If people are okay with, like, dying 1 out of every 10 pulls, Twill and I can try to go for, like, super fucking edge case dickhead cooldown rotations where people are, like, at 1k HP for every raid wide, but I would really rather not waste people's time with that.
If it gives people things to do at this point, because we're wiping the same shit.
I do...
There are a bunch of times where we've gotten close, where people just don't end up running into the final tower.
I think Split Diamond Frost is probably going to make things a little easier. It did seem to make things slightly less dodgy afterwards. Somebody in my chat pointed out that if you have puddles, you won't have a slow, so it's something you can react to, like literally looking at your debuffs while it's resolving. There's no need for memory.
Yeah. Say, the same Diamond Frost and Light Rampant, both you know what you'll have to do based on your debuff bar.
Do we have more clean POVs of, like, every single role in Light Rampant for this strategy? Like, if we can get a Chains POV, East-West Orb POV, and North-South Orb POV, I feel like nobody should ever fuck it up ever again, because I feel like 99% of things is just, like, people are just finding new ways to fuck it up every single time because they don't actually know how it mechanically works yet.
I actually know the Gunbreaker in that POV. I will see if I can get in contact with him. I don't actually have his Discord.
Supposedly, it's Maskey's group.
That's not Maskey's group.
Or at least, like, okay.
I can
either that or, like, because that fucking Twitch clip that we used as reference for this came from her.
Yeah. I was talking about
I don't know whether... Go ahead.
I was talking about the POV I linked the other day. If you need Maskey's group, we could also ask her, because I think they have...
Apparently this is, like, a stupidly popular... Apparently we've actually arrived at just doing Iliastrat. I think that's what this is, at least. I don't know. I have no idea what PFs are actually doing or what anything is called. It's just like...
most of the time I see them, they're doing Ilia.
I'll do whatever anyone wants, because I've lined up my rotation in a way that whatever the fuck we do, I'll have Requiescat available. So you can just scrape me off the table whenever it comes to whatever we're doing. Because
like we are fucked so hard here that at this point I honestly feel like I know like we're allergic to fucking strat changes and everything, but if we can find literally anything that's better documented and doesn't need chain movement, maybe we should reprog with that. Maybe we should go to Xeno Uptime Bowtie or whatever fucking thing, because we absolutely could not mechanically... We couldn't mechanically figure out chains movement with, like, chained players also on high ping. We legit just failed it every time. Ilia made things more consistent, but, like, if we already suck shit here, we may as well try on the strat that, like, we're going to need to do anyway, because our DPS is also kind of wacky.
Really do.
Somebody in my chat is offering to fucking provide a reference, so if people can study up on that before Monday, that'd be kind of sick.
Yeah, post the reference, I'll look at it.
Haley, do you want Unlighted's like Discord ID?
Yes, please.
Well, DM.
Well, thanks. See if I can get in contact with them and see if any of their other members do record POVs, and if not, maybe I can get them too.
I have a quick question about the last taking your orb. If you pull it all the way back to the edge, will it detonate before it gets to you?
No.
Okay.
I don't think you have I don't think you have time to take it at the very edge, and that plus like if you're 3 stacks after taking your orb, you may literally need to be rescued into the center to make it for
if I know I'm not going to be in the center, then I can back up all the way and try to give the person next to me as much space as possible, right?
Yes, you can do that.
I could have sworn that I've had it auto-detonate on me at some point before.
I can't speak on this.
I think my memory is a little spotty because I don't remember the situation coming often, but I am reasonably sure I have done what Twill is talking about before. I'm not sure if I did it intentionally, but I think I did it.
If it detonates, I'll know immediately, so...
Yeah.
At least it's only one pull that goes wrong.
Something to try next week.
This isn't real time, but somebody posted a fucking overhead strategy that should maybe help people. Like, east-west baits are still really shitty. Like, I feel like a solid 60% of the time we're just losing because east-west baits, like, either drag their fucking orb into one person, drag their orb into another person, or, like, end up taking their orb inside the tower because they're trying to avoid doing both of those things.
So...
My patience for this shit is getting real thin, and I think everybody else feels similarly, so...
Yeah.
I don't know how much more, like... I feel like I understand every configuration that I can be in pretty well, but... And it's rough.
So I wanted to ask you, can you, because you don't do this always, you do this only like half the time. Can you pull the boss? Can you just go straight to the safe spot? Because sometimes she lingers, and I know that's not necessarily your fault. Fucking auto attack timings are weird, but when she lingers, my rotation gets out of whack and my timing gets out of whack, and that's usually when I get hit. And if I try to play it safe, sure, but then my rotation, my timings during Diamond Frost get out of whack.
I don't know how to put this gently other than we both get fucked by that movement there, and it's literally based on my GCD rotation.
Yeah.
Like what, like this is the same reason why I'm not turning Shiva around for Driving Frost. It's because there is such a fucking inconsistency with if she turns with me in order to make the strat viable, or if she just decides to not give a fuck about me and keep auto attacking until she decides to do the mechanic. Like, how do I express this? I am moving Shiva based on my GCD, because I'm also trying to keep uptime without just running around like a headless chicken.
Yeah.
And the way that is aligning with Shiva's movement is that I run to the spots that I need to, and Shiva follows me while my GCD is rolling, or she doesn't. And this usually seems to be dictated by whether she's doing Driving Frost or Biting Frost, because I haven't had issues pulling her with Driving Frost. She'll come when she's asked, but with Biting Frost, I don't know what seems to be happening. She seems to just not want to move. And there will be times where I feel that she auto-attacks me the instant she gets out of Biting Frost, and that holds her in the center even longer. That's obviously just an anecdotal thing, but I can pull her right to the corner each and every single time, but it's going to result in downtime, I think, regardless. There's going to be misalignments regardless, because there is no way to... Unless I were to reposition Shiva in a way that in a way that sort of presupposes whether she's going to do Driving Frost or Biting Frost, I simply leave Shiva in the center. I stay inside AJ's Asylum and I stay inside Earthly Star until they both go away, and then I pull Shiva directly into the center. She is perfectly center as far as I can see, which means that there is an even chance of doing Driving Frost or Biting Frost without any sort of, well, she's off mark. What she does from there is up to her.
Yeah, then I guess I'll just have to adjust, because it's the normal, doing it normally for me is so incredibly consistent, and then sometimes she just decides to fuck both of us. Is this why people say that melee shit this tier?
Yeah.
Well, here's so there are two ways that I can approach to try and make things simpler for you. The first is that I do a standard fight or flight opener, which means I have my Requiescat out window the moment she starts doing mirror shit, which works, but then I get fucked for light rampart, which is where we're struggling. So whatever DPS is lost due to Shiva just deciding not to move during mirror, at least in terms of my perspective and my class, it is not worth trying to do fight or flight opener and literally be doing shield lob for the entirety of Lights Rampant.
I wish I had your luxury.
I mean, it's simply what it is. AJ is correct that we need to do an uptime strat, and if we do manage to get an uptime strat that people can perform, I will have no issue doing fight or flight during as an opener and allowing you to base and allowing Shiva to move at her own behest. But at the moment, it is a tremendous loss for me to not be doing what I'm doing now, and on top of that, it's also inconsistent on my end as well.
Here is a video that you might find nice to look at for an uptime strat that both AJ and I mentioned earlier.
I mean, like I said, I've seen that, and the fact of the matter is, until we start doing that, I'm going to keep with Requiescat opener because it guarantees.
Yes, that's fine, but I'm saying I don't think we've really had any solid resources listed here on what we wanted to do, or even looked at it enough time strat besides saying we want to do Xeno uptime strat. Okay. This is a fucking slow as hell 3-minute explanation of everything that happens in the strat.
Alright.
I'm assuming that because...
You don't have to look at it tonight, but I would like most people to at least get a look at it before fucking Monday.
Right.
I don't know if we're swapping, but I would like people to have some idea of what we're doing if we're going to try this at some point.
Also, Saki, I sort of got cut off slightly before, but I was going to say that if... No, not by you, this was in the earlier conversation when Saki asked if we wanted to continue raiding. And I was going to say, I'm going to draw the line on Shiva the instant the next tier drops.
Yeah, that's valid.
I would be happy to come back to Shiva after we have a fuck ton of Echo and we have nothing else to do. But I see no reason if we stick together with this group to continue doing Shiva when there is simply easier and more fresh content that people are not going to be frustrated with or be spending weeks fuming on due to the fact that it's just a repetitive motion until the clouds align and Zeus doesn't decide to strike one of you down with stupidity. So, you know.
No, I fully agree. Once the next tier drops, we are not gonna touch Shiva. Honestly, if it's up to me, we're not gonna touch Shiva until 6.0.
Yeah, because like I remember someone saying that they'd float that, you know, we could do because Shiva would eventually become unlocked, that we could do our raid. That we could do the new raid and then you know, go back to Shiva in the off days when we've cleared, and I just gonna say no, not until we've significantly reached a point in the tier where we are literally doing nothing else other than putting things on farm.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah,
I would
as mentioned that she's walking after this tier. So, but that's a conversation for
another time.
3 months in the future.
Yep. To which I will say, if people here are very intent on sticking together with this group or only having minimal changes, I would heavily consider what class you will be bringing. And whilst I'm not completely adverse to it, I would prefer that you stick with that class because strats and uptime and strategies will be affected if we're switching and swapping classes, you know, in the middle of the tier. So just keep that in mind, keep an idea of what you want to do, and probably decide if you're going to go into the next tier with something that you're at least comfortable with it and that you actually know what you're doing with your job. Like, if you're wanting to go tank, I shouldn't have to be teaching you what the fuck provoke does, that sort of thing. If you're a DPS, you should know what your rotation is. If you're planning on healing, you should be able to understand how much pressure you can take and if that's the life you want. Simple things like that. Basically, if you're going into Savage next tier as something else, you're not going in with something that you're a complete baby on and are going to expect the rest of us to carry you. I think that's a fair statement for every single person here.
Yep. That's not just a fair statement, I think everybody expects that.
I'm not going to place expectations on anyone, I'm simply just laying out things that are probably in your best interest. Anyways, with that, I will be signing off. If anyone needs me for anything, you can come talk to me, you have my DMs.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest as well. I'll see you on Monday.
Yep.
Race car takes flight and jumps a fence.